Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about silver. If you've watched the gold video, they are quite similar, but here on the silver chart, I want to make you aware of something specific down here, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Overall, yeah, since that low in September, we moved up in a so-called 1-2 setup. Now in a wave 3, basically, that would be the bullish interpretation that we have on the chart, and the move in this wave 3 is at the moment a 1-2 setup. That's how I understand it. And ideally from here we would rally in a 3 of 3. Basically the wave 3 of the wave 3. Actually I would need to move this higher degree pattern further to the upside here. This kind of pink wave 3. And then this should cascade higher like that if the pattern works out, if the setup here works out. Yeah, so silver has moved here to 21.17 today. To be honest, I need to bring that support area down. I actually cannot remember why it was in this place. If you've watched the gold video, I think this was based on the original assumption it could also be a fourth wave. And I vaguely remember in a previous video that I highlighted that in a fourth, if it's not a fourth, I will have to bring the support area down, which I actually have to do because I have labeled it as a wave 2 like gold. Already in the last few videos I did that. So actually silver still has space to come down all the way to 1943 if it has to, yeah, off this low here. Because I'm labeling it as another 1-2 setup. Now I don't think it will come down that low. If it is a wave 2, yeah, it shouldn't come down that much. And also if I'm taking here, if I'm measuring the length of the A wave and I go to the high of the B wave, I mean, you would normally not really expect an extension like beyond the 200% extension, and that's at $21, basically close to where we are and were today. But we reached basically the 50% retracement. I mean, that is sort of the first relevant support area for a wave 2. The more relevant one, or another relevant one, would be the 61.8 retracement at 2053. Let's see. But for now, we see initial reactions, so it could very well be that we are reversing already here in a third wave. But it's too early to say that. Yeah, so we've got a 1-2 setup like gold. And again, I can't remember why I had that support area up there, because I think originally we counted it as a 1-2-3, here the wave 4 and then up. But I think I did highlight before that I might have to align it with a gold chart, which I'm doing now. I mean, to be honest, theoretically, this could be a 1-2-3-4, yeah, but for the wave 4, it has now done the absolute maximum to consider the wave 4, but I'd rather align it with gold, have a 1-2-1-2 setup. Surely, this could be also A, B, C, and we are now on our way to make a new low, basically. But you would not normally see this as a primary, because it would mean we had here an A wave, a B wave, and a very long C wave. Just lacks the right look, really, for me, yeah, with that super long C wave. You would actually move the A wave here, yeah, A wave, but then I don't really have a clear 3-wave structure in B. So yeah, you know, either way, you would first try to label it as a 1-2-1-2, but then you need to know if we fail and break below 1943, then it can't really be a 1-2-1-2 setup anymore. Well, it could be theoretically, but in reality, if the wave 2 breaks below the 78.6 Fib level, in most cases, the setup will then fail, and at the latest then, we have to assume and acknowledge that we are probably on our way to making a new low. But in the very short term, that's what I wanted to highlight, is we see a nice buy reaction to the 50% retracement. Now, that's not enough yet to indicate a reversal. As I said in the last video, I put that dotted line here. We talked about we need to break above the 2178 level, really, to indicate a reversal, or I can't remember if we actually were broken below this level in the last video, but this was either support in the last video, or we had already broken below, and I highlighted to you we need to break above that level. That's for gold as well. I think for gold it's the Nah, I forgot about which level it is for gold, but it's the same region here, the last swing high. We need to break above that to indicate that a reversal has started. But on the really short-term chart, we have an amazing impulse. I mean, it is really short-term, but we have a great impulse here on the lower time frame chart here for silver. And you don't often see that because the metals don't always perfectly align to these fibs, but we have an amazing structure here. It's not a 5-wave move yet, I have to say that as well, yeah. So we need to see 5 waves, and if in the 5 waves we break above the 2178 level, that would be a first strong indication of a reversal. I will label it for you so that you just get an understanding. So here, a 1-2 setup. So it's great in terms of proportions what we see at the moment, but it's not a finished 5-wave move. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for a 4th. Should then get a 5th at least. Then we have 5 waves up. That would be the first indication that the trend is changing. Here, here. I've got a small. I think I checked it before. Let me just do that. But I would really need to go to the lower time frame chart, and then we've got probably the first wave we can use is here a small 1-2 setup. And then we had here the spike was a 3, here probably a 4 is a triangle of sorts, and then the 5 of 3. But yeah, that's sort of where we are here on this chart. And how low is this wave 4 now allowed to go? Shouldn't drop below the 50% retracement. So we're looking here at the area. Yeah, it shouldn't drop below 2152 anymore. If it does that, then we'll probably have a 3-wave move up and we'll see another low. So what's very important, in this region between the 2167 level and 2152, price needs to reverse. We need to make another high and at the same time break above 2178, which we will automatically do if we break above the wave 3 high. Yeah, and that's my update about silver. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.